Some people it might be a bit subtle, but if you watch Batman the Animated Series, you'll notice that Batman gradually becomes colder as the series goes on. In the earlier episodes, while he wasn't like a Spider-Man hero that was just dropping one-liners left and right, he would be more willing to engage in some lighthearted humor here and there, and he wasn't as closed off as he is in the later episodes. And I think that there's an explanation both in an in-universe point of view, but also from a writer's point of view as to why this is. See, in the earlier episodes, particularly around season 1, while Robin would appear here and there, Batman was mostly going on solo adventures on his own. So from a writer's perspective, there's a need for Batman to occasionally show some levity, otherwise the show could become a drag and overly serious. But about partway into season 2, the opening credits of the show got rebranded as The Adventures of Batman and Robin started appearing in every single episode instead of every other couple episodes. And since between the two of them, Robin is the younger and more lighthearted character, it just makes sense that you would give him more of the comedic moments, both to differentiate the characters' different personalities, but also because from a writing perspective, the show could get overly comedic if both of them were dropping one-liners left and right. This is even more the case in season 3 of the show, where he not only gets a younger Robin, but also Batgirl begins making regular appearances, leaving Bruce with even less room to take up comedic moments. That's my reasoning from a writer's perspective, but from an in-universe perspective, I think the answer is Batman is just fucking tired. Not every episode of Batman the Animated Series ends on a happy note. There are lots of episodes that end with Batman being somewhat defeated or hopeless. Whether it's through witnessing the tragedies of his villains or having his own personal tragedies thrown back in his face, not to mention the physical toll, years of doing this absolutely weighed down on Bruce. Batman might be a larger-than-life character, but I think he's at his best when he's written to still be human, and he has suffered, if you've watched the shows, tragedy after tragedy, and of course, years of doing this would weigh down on anybody, especially somebody that cares as deeply as he does. But yeah, this is my understanding of why Batman progressed the way he did as a character until he eventually became the person that we meet in Batman Beyond, which I would love to get more into if I ever get the time to rewatch Batman Beyond, but unfortunately, it looks like this app's time is running out, so I guess it's gonna be one of those things that never got to be. I had fun while it lasted.